Hey guys, back to school part 2. If you didn't see part 1 and don't know what I'm talking about, go watch it. Just click the more videos tab or something. Don't mind the shaking because my idiot dog is on my bed and she won't get off. And so yeah, Marley, seriously, come on. She's like itching and shaking my entire bed. And yeah. Anyway, so I'm going to give you some like anxiety tips and tricks that I use, I guess. Yeah. So let's get started. Okay, so my biggest ever anxiety tip is like, I guess it's just find the one person that you do know. Because there's no way you go to school every day and do not know a single person. Like if you're a new person, just try and make friends. Like seriously, tip for going to a new school is I'm never really good at this because like the only time I went to a new school was for 1 year in 8th grade. Like I stayed in my school I'm in currently, left for a year, and then came back to that same school. So like I was only a new kid for 1 year, and I knew people. Like my stepsister, well she's my ex-stepsister now, but she was my stepsister then. She like had all of her friends meet me before I went to school, so that I knew people. And if you're in a new school, you usually don't get that. So I'm just going to say, like, just people you're, like, asking for help, just step up and do it, and they'll usually become your friend for the day, and then you make friends. But yeah, so in your normal school every day that you go to, if you're not a new kid, you have to know somebody. You have to have at least one person that you know, and just kind of try to stick with them. Explain the situation if you have to. Just be like, oh my gosh, I don't know anybody. Like, I feel like I lost all my friends, and I just need somebody to hang out with. I'm going to hang out with you. And usually that works. And I'm like, okay, sounds good. Sometimes they don't though. Sometimes they're like, okay. But anyway, so tip number 2 is like, it's okay. I know my parents are gonna kill me for saying this. It's okay to take a day off if you really have to. Like if your anxiety is really getting to you in the morning and you're like there's been times where I've gotten so anxious in the morning that I've thrown up out of like just being anxious. Oh my gosh, people in my school are probably like, this girl is a psycho. Anyway, and so like I just haven't been able to go to school because I've been so anxious that I've been sick, like literally sick. And so yeah, it's okay to take a day off if you have to, and don't be like, you know, I'm gonna miss too much, because don't even worry about it, kind of. And so yeah. Now tip number 3, you're probably gonna be like, what? Why is this a tip? Is be organized. And I know this is going to make sense when I explain it. Okay, so last year I shared a locker with Brennan, and he was so messy. He says it was my fault, but it was really his. Like, because I would try to keep my stuff organized. Like, I'd be like, this binder goes on top of this one, so I can grab it for this period, and I knew what I was doing. But then he would, like, come in and throw his stuff right on top of mine, so I'd have to, like, dig through it, and everything would be out of my locker. Like, I would take, like, half an hour trying to find stuff. And it was just really embarrassing. People would look at me like, what are you doing? And so be organized and don't share lockers with people because they're freaking messy. And so yeah, like that's all I pretty much can say is just be organized so you know what you're grabbing and you can literally take 2 seconds, grab it, and go. Like, yeah. Somebody's texting me. Hold on. Oh, not an important person. Kaylee. Yeah. So, anyway, be organized. I don't know. Tip number 4. Okay, this is horrible and I'm gonna sound like a horrible person. How's this for bullying? If you, like, get the feeling that somebody's criticizing you, or, like, you're like, my makeup looks horrible today, like, my hair is not doing what I want to, just remember that there's somebody there that probably looks, let's try this sentence again. There's somebody out there that probably looks worse than you do on that day, and just, I don't know, or criticize other people, be like, you know, my makeup looks bad, but, you know, they kind of messed up on theirs here, and, yeah. That sounds horrible, doesn't it? But it's literally what I do, and it just makes me feel better. Oh, I'm a terrible person. I really. So, yeah. I don't really have many tips, because honestly, there's nothing you can do but just deal with it. Like, you just have to do it. Know you're there for your education, and it's going to lead to bigger and better things, I guess. Find things that are bigger than your anxiety. I feel like I just repeat that all the time, like, broken record, you know. Yeah. these videos have been a lot of just ranting, huh? Not much help, but it's kind of, I don't know, just kind of getting my feelings out there, because I'm literally like a nervous wreck for school right now. Like, oh my goodness. Yeah. But I'm excited that today's my birthday. And I will do a follow me around. I'm probably only gonna get like 4 hours of sleep. Maybe I'll sleep at Brennan's house though. Maybe I'll be like, you cook breakfast, I'm gonna sleep. You have a nice day. But yeah. So you guys already saw one thing I got. And I got a really nice card from my Aunt Lori. So if you watch these videos, thank you. It was really sweet and I wasn't expecting it. So thank you. It's like I never see her, except for like once in a while at family things. And we're not really close. But I think we should change that. And she like sent me a card, and my sister was like, here's a card, and so I opened it, and I was like, aw, that's so sweet. People just send me cards. They, you know, wouldn't expect it. So yeah, that's cool. Have a good day. And if you've already started school, like, I hope it's going well, and I hope your summer was amazing. And if you haven't started school, I hope you get the last couple days in, and they're amazing. And, yeah, my hair is not doing good. So yeah, I just hope everything is going well, and I hope you guys are doing good. And if you have any questions at all, or if you want me to talk about something, leave me video ideas. I'm running out. I mean, I'm sure more will come up with the school year, but yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching and subscribing, and you guys are amazing, and I love you all.